Alright. Sorry for running late, but we're here. We're here. No complaints. Hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna cut right into the meat. We are gonna get started in the watch through stuff. So we are going to start with Castlevania Nocturne. I watched the original Castlevania anime. Or I guess I'm used to that. It's not an anime, but the animated series that was on Netflix. And that's primarily the only Castlevania content I really know of. Like, I know bits and pieces of Castlevania stuff, but whatever I primarily know is from the actual story that Netflix gave us. I thought it was a good series. I thought it was a pretty good series. I think it definitely had issues, like in season 3, where like there was like this weird element after Dracula was being defeated. Didn't know where they wanted to go. I thought they ended pretty strong though with the last season with death and all that storyline. Trevor is an amazing character. I know there's like a whole thing about like who's your favorite Belmont and whatnot. Again, I haven't played the games. I've only ever watched the series, but Trevor is such a fucking good character, man. Holy shit. And Sylphie, she was great. I love their back and forth. Their romance felt, real enough. I feel like, and Alucard. Whew. Although I like Alucard as a character. I think I like him less than the other two, but I did enjoy him. It's when he was alone, which, they definitely wrote very sad. I felt like, they hit that point home, but like whenever he was alone, his subplots became less interesting compared to the other two. But yeah, this was a good story. It was a very, very good story. I think mixed reactions on how it ended, but nonetheless, I think overall it was pretty good. The animation by far sold that story, and having it be in a grim setting, oh my god, chef's kiss. So I'm looking forward to this new story. I heard season 1 was and I heard then season 2 was also like it was trying to find itself still, which is not particularly a good sign when it comes to continuing stories where it's like, despite the mixed reception of the ending, I think for the most part people can say they enjoy the animated story of Castlevania. So as its follow-up successor, of course there's a lot of pressure for it to succeed, and from what I hear, it's like kind of getting there. Kind of. I don't think there's a season 3 announced so far, but I'm sure they'll get a season 3. So I'm coming in this with my, opinions reserved. Just going off of the old story of the previous animated storyline with no other references and stuff, like truly. So we'll see how it is. We'll see if it's actually mid or not. Probably it's not mid. But yeah, we're gonna do 4 episodes of this tonight. And then also on the docket, Apothecary Diary or Apothecary Diary. I think that's Apothecary. Yes, that's how you say it. Apothecary Diary is also on the table. I'm going to try and get to 4 episodes of that tonight. Tomorrow, we're also going to come back with the series, so I'm going to try and get to hopefully all of Castlevania today and tomorrow. So get that out of the way for season 1. And then for today and tonight, or today and tomorrow, try and get through more episodes of Apothecary Diary. If we have time Saturday, I left it to be continued to be decided on the schedule. I don't know if I will have time, but on Saturday night, we might just do more Apothecary Diary as a solo thing. And then once we get done Apothecary Diary, I already have the next shows lined up and also a movie that I kind of want to watch because people recommended to me a while ago. So I want to kind of hold up to that. So I have those on the docket. And then once we get through those, next series that I have, I'm going to probably swing back to get to Trigun Season 2. Then we'll probably go into Nocturne Season 2. And then hopefully by then we'll probably be on Apothecary Diary Season 2. And then we'll probably start new stories and new whatevers for the roundups. Yeah, that's going to be our game plan for the reactions. Gameplay I'm going to try and get back to next week. Try and like really bring that back to the channel. And then Also, try and start the new schedule, as I said before, with our read-throughs and gaming, where it's going to be 1 week of gaming, focus primarily, and then we'll get into the following week. The read-throughs are going to be taking center stage, with certain exceptions like One Piece and whatnot, and the new gen stuff that's on Sunday. And then typically I'm going to probably keep Saturday for sure to be our reaction days all the same. But, weeks like this where it's like down period, we might just try and sneak in like, a week of just reaction. So that's what I'm trying to like maintain myself going forward. And yeah, I think it'll work out. But that's what's on the schedule for the day and the coming days and in the future. So hopefully it will all work out and it will run smoothly. And of course, I hope you guys are enjoying. So, I know, late, so let's get into this. No more delay. We're going to start with 2 episodes at Castlevania. Then we'll go and do 2 episodes of Apothecary Diary, and then, we'll flip-flop back and forth, because I want to get to 4 episodes of each. That's the game plan. So, let's do this. We are watching off of Netflix, so get your versions of Netflix ready. And the browser that I'm using supposedly is not going to allow ad blocks anymore. So, sucks. Though Netflix, on my plan, as of right now, has also not increased their ads yet for my version. But stuff that I do use other sites for, apparently they are now going to have more opportunities. So my ad blocker is just going to be almost next to useless. So in the future, we will have to change up how we do this. But that's then's problem. Today, we enjoy. Now, let's see if Castlevania Nocturne is good or not. I hope it is. And because it's a new story, I'm assuming we're not following Trevor and co. Probably not. Seeing how I also see the guy on the cover doesn't look like Trevor and has a whip. So, yeah, safe to say. No Trevor, which is sad. And again, I don't know if this is going to be based off of games that are like set in different universes or time periods. But seeing how we got an actual date there, 1783, and weren't we like in the 1500s for the other story? I'm going to say, yes, there is going to be a bit of a time jump. There's going to be a bit of a time jump, and more vamps. So will I be safer with her? No. I should be here with you, fighting evil. Kid makes a good point. Also, Rika, I see your message. Sup and bye. Hope you have a nice one. Sorry for coming late.
I know it feels like I'm sending you away. You are sending me away.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, my darling, but I have no choice.
Don't listen to her, Victor. Yo, vamps in America? They've taken over the Constitution? Yeah, that's a vamp. That's a vamp, alright. Julia Belmont. Aurochs. No, you won't. Well, now I know she's gonna die. I imagine a lot. So again, I don't know if this is like in the same universe as Trevor and co. I would imagine it is, just in the future. But I could be wrong. Standard leather whip. Let's see how this does against this vampire. Now, Trevor defeated death. I don't know if that's going to have any consequences at all in this universe. Probably. Seeing how Dracula and his wife came back at the end. Ooh, is Dracula still around, maybe? She has the magic of Sylph. Oh, that makes so much sense they would have that. Okay, alright. Dude, your mom is gonna get annihilated in 2 seconds if you keep jinxing her. Oh, and she even has the little dagger. Oh, that's cool. She's got the fire. She has the ice ability. But let me guess, she's not going to be as proficient as Sylph. But that's okay. I mean, as long as she has the combination of the two, that's pretty damn good. And also, animation, welcome back. Welcome back. I mean, that looks like we got him. But, you know, 250 years for a reason. Let's see what kind of level of a vampire he is. Oh, he can transform? I think we saw a few of those in the original. Kid, although he has spells at a young age. Kid, get out of there, man. Wait, is he invisible? Oh, no, he just flies. Take the whip, kid. Take the whip. Ice wall. Actually, hold on. Is he, Quetzalcoatlus? Because we saw a bunch of different regions in the original for vampires, but I don't know if we ever saw a South American vampire in Dracula's court. Maybe because they didn't know about the New World? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. This show does not hold back, man. They don't hold back on the gore in this show, man. I always bring it up. The guy who is directing and spearheading this series, the Castlevania Netflix series, he has said numerous times he wants to do Berserk. Please, for the love of God, let him get the rights for Berserk. If we got somewhat similar animation, maybe not exact, but fluid motion like this, especially if you had the unfortunate of watching the 2013 and 16 versions, please give Berserk fans this. Please. Ah, the dream. Yeah, mom got plot destroyed, unfortunately. A little bit on you too, because you jinxed her. Damn, I'm surprised. That's it? You're just gonna gore her? Okay, I was about to say, are you gonna not eat her? It's pretty tame for you as a vampire in this story. I mean, you gonna run? Cause right now it looks like you're gonna die.
Little boy Belmont. I know that feeling.
Don't tell me he's gonna let him go.
Pain, that hate, that burning, unendurable need for retribution. Because you see, your mama took someone from me I loved.
Oh.
Just as much as you loved her.
Oh.
So, she had to die.
Is that right?
I could kill you too. And I will. One day.
Why? Just kill him now. Like, wait. I mean, it seems like hubris on your part. That seems like stupid hubris on your part, unless it's like a code of ethics, like an eye for an eye or whatever. But like, bro, you could just kill him, especially if he scorned you. So after we won our independence and stuff, they're all celebrating as this kid loses his mom. Ooh, I like the new intro logo. All right, interesting setup. Kind of foolish on the vampire's part, but like, hey, we need a story, right? We need a story.
They claim it's the natural order.
Oh no, symphonies.
They're born rich and we're born poor.
The Palace of Versailles.
Will of God.
Classism, nice.
Natural order for them to get rich by milking us dry with impossible rents and unpayable
Bro, this looks like the perfect, yeah, vamps.
taxes for years now.
Mm.
Because she's just too poor. Sooner or later they'll send round their bully boys. And
Yo,
you all know what
I know, like, it was gonna happen because you gotta have vampires live and stuff, but, like, how many vampires lived from Trevor's time, man? Again, assuming it's the same universe, how many have lived from the annihilation that was back in our day? Because it feels like there's, like, a whole gaggle of them here. And then I knew, like, because, you know, at these kind of stories, masquerade balls and whatnot, you always have these, like, oh, yes, the vampires are always chilling here and blah, 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 using social classism to their own advantage to safeguard their own clutch. It's like, okay. But, like, damn, like, is everyone here a vampire? And they also have the royal guards from Dracula's army also here, I think we saw. Let me see. No. They were around here. Hold on, let me...
them to get rich by milking us dry with impossible rents and unpayable taxes.
And is the girl talking a vampire? Like, there's classism among the vampires?
Years now. Because she's just too poor.
Hold on.
Sooner or later they'll send
Damn it. Let me see. Where are they?
My mother hasn't paid her taxes for years now because she's just too poor.
Yeah, them. They have the
Sooner or
royal
later they'll round their
elite guards of Dracula. So that order, maybe it's like a resurgence. Again, he came back to life, but surely he won't fall back into this whole humans must die and then lead the vampire co again. Surely not. No, right? Nah. Either way, the vamps are yet again ruling the world in the shadows, as they always have. Again, love the detail, though, of all the character designs. So fucking good.
all know what I mean by
The vamps also just have such a wide range of displays.
till the end of time.
Uh
The king thought it was his divine right to be king. But do you know what happened to him?
huh.
He's been arrested. The government in Paris has
Oh, really?
and declared
A resurgence for human monarchy against the vampirarchy.
no more kings, no more aristocrats.
Hmm.
Vive la révolution!
Oh my. Because it's set in France. We're watching the Revolution. Lord. So is the king not a vamp then? And then, like, the aristocrats that took him over are vamps? Like, they're trying to, like, establish a nation again? Like, Volicula. Oh my god, bro. The speed of his whip. That's insane, dude. Whip combat in real life, unrealistic, but fucking in shows like this, in series, oh man, so cool. Oh, she summons. Okay, that's different. And again, he can do like the spells and shit too. I wonder, like, if he could like make runes on the whip. Could he like do like whip magic impacts? Not like the chain, the Belmont Holy Morning Star, not like that, but something where like you can like install magic on the whip. That would be kind of cool. Come on, whoever you are. These are like goon vampires, man. These are level 1 vamps. You got well, maybe not level 1s, but like easy peasy vamps. Ooh, does that? Uh-huh. What? Eat the sun. The vampires have a god in this universe? Beyond Dracula? Not the voice I imagined. Also, I figured they would worship death. But okay. Maybe not, because death is like the antithesis of them, but I was gonna say his whip, is it like imbued like the holy chain? The holy morning star, even though it's leather?
We'll just have to start holding them in the town. I'm just worried people won't come.
Maria, if they're more scared of gossips than they are of vampires, maybe they're not, revolutionary material.
That's fair.
What did it mean by the vampire messiah?
Who knows? What a ridiculous concept.
You say that, but like, hey, man, your family has fought vampires for generations.
Gathering somewhere. The chateau. I wouldn't wonder.
So, because it's in France, we're gonna get a lot of French things here, huh? Alright, alright.
Jacques, let's get everyone back to town.
The devourer of light, it said. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
Here. What's so special about here?
They can make, the nation their own. Although, again, something about the moon and the lunar alignment, I guess. So that's going to be important here. A vampire god, though. It's like Vampire Hunter D. Soldier monks? Wait, like Sylph Soldier or different?
A temporary alliance. They help us see what's happening, and then they help us fight.
Okay.
Now? I thought you might want to argue me to death about it.
Is she like a form of nobility? She kind of has that air about her.
He knows you kill vampires.
I have a reputation, and people accept it because of the heroic and handsome thing. But teenage girls come to the
Alright, I'm not gonna lie though. Trevor is out charactering this guy in the first couple minutes. Only because, I don't know, like Trevor just, he had that aura about him and then his voice. And this guy is, well, I am just so handsome and whatnot. It's like, okay. Oh, they have crusaders. Okay, I thought they actually meant monks, like, D&D monks. Never mind, they have knights and shit. Alright.
Hi, Miss Rack. We need to speak to the abbot.
You think he's praying or you know he's praying?
We're not here to pray.
Easy.
Out in the woods near the chateau, and one of them said something about a vampire messiah.
Yeah, we might need to talk. Also, yo, no offense to the church. Maybe a little bit of offense to the church. Didn't we see in the original story when the church believed that they were on a righteous crusade, the demons of the vampires came in here and were like, God does not approve of you. Everything you do makes God want to throw up. Like, they stepped into the holy church and said, no, you're wrong. You have made God disgusted. It's like, come on now. So I don't know what these church guys are going to be doing. I thought these were like the self monks, but they just seemed like, oh, more church. So we'll see. We'll see if maybe this time they can get their round 2 in, I guess. Yeah, Belmont.
There were hardly any. Last couple of years, I'd kill one every few months or so.
Really?
This was 3 in one night.
Really? Is okay, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe there is not as much of a resurgence. Well, I guess to them it is. because they said I'm not gonna pause this much. I'll try to let it roll, but like they're making a big deal of like, oh my god, 3 in one night, and then he talks about how it's like been like months at a time where you get maybe one. Okay, so the vampire population has drastically decreased, and again, when did the original? Hold on, let me go look it up. When did Castlevania Netflix time period? When did that start? I feel like it was the 1500s. Ooh, close. 1400s. All right. It was in the 1400s. Yeah, late 1400s / late 15th century. Gotcha. All right. I was close, though.
The devourer of light, apparently.
Which might explain why the vampires are congregating at the chateau.
So around like 300 years of vampires regrowing. Oh, no. No. Marquise can fall, though. No. Too bad he has. Or, hey, they just waltzed on in.
Time at court, and probably forgot we existed, even though his wealth is thanks to the pain and suffering of every peasant within 40 miles.
It breaks my heart to hear you like this, parroting the phrases of the godless mob.
Wow. Nah, but this is the time period. Oh, you go against the hierarchy? You're godless.
It will only lead to bloodshed and great.
You're not wrong. Bloodshed will happen.
In for you, Victor Belmont.
Well, I pray for Richard.
How much pain is in your soul? How much sadness and loss?
That's good of you. Really, we appreciate it, the praying. We think vampires are gathering at the chateau, and maybe this is the reason. We can go and look for ourselves. See if it is just innocent nobles with their teeth stained by nothing worse than
You always gotta trust the nobles in this time period. Nobles, they're just good people. Okay?
All right.
But let me guess, they're paying them out, these holy crusaders, to not interrupt them.
To do anything rash. The Marquis won't thank us for besmirching his good name. But, of course, if he has thrown his doors open to the undead, we can go together and burn them all to dust.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever our differences, Maria, we have a common enemy in evil.
Uh-huh.
Though evil can be more subtle than
Oh, is that her dad? Because they have, like, similar eyes and stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't have that suave ruggedness of Trevor.
Ooh, spies everywhere.
They are everywhere, Richter. The whole town. It's why we go to the woods. We did the right thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking to him.
And you were good as gold. Definitely know when to keep your mouth shut.
Well, there's only so much pious bullshit I can stand.
Maybe you should practice.
Festival time.
We promised your mother we'd come home, so we go home.
Probably not her dad then.
She's cooking dinner. How old do you think I am?
No! The boys. Jock. You have to stand guard, fool. Especially at night if you know vampire. Yeah, this is on you. That's on you. This is on you. That's on you. You literally fight creatures of the night. You have to stand on guard and not drink. Dumbass. Well. Yo, why didn't you have a bayonet on your thing? I mean, it's not like, well, if she sucked as a vampire. No pun intended. But still. Actually, now I think about it, I don't think there was gunpowder in the last one. Ooh. Dragging a fresh meal.
Every moment in Versailles, there was something exciting, entertaining to do. But here, even the peasants.
Oh, this is not Versailles. Never mind. That's a shame. Just tired of everything, man. He wants excitement back. He wants the good old days. Oh, damn. Oh, no. No! They're just... Oh, like he's a keg. They're gonna tap him. Seriously, if you know you're fighting vampires, never go night drinking. Never go night drinking. You're not done with his body yet? Ah, what? You gonna turn him into, like, an undead slave? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, hold on. I just thought about it. They probably don't have the demons anymore because of Isaac. I would imagine, right?
But they're suspicious of the revolution. They get told lies about everything by people they think they can trust.
Their abbot's a good man, Maria. And what he says, it's not lies. Not to him.
Maybe he was his dad.
People trust him.
Yeah, that's what people did back then. Faith and hierarchy. Believe the church. Wait a minute. Okay, why are we believing the church? Wait, they fucked up when Dracula was around. What the fuck? I mean, okay, the congregation that, like, Syl was a part of, like, the offshoots, sure. Hello? If it wasn't for them fucking up with Dracula, none of the terrible things during Trevor's time would have probably happened. I mean, Carmilla would have done stuff, and then Death would have done stuff, but, like, most of the beginning of the stuff wouldn't have happened. Trust the church. Oh, yeah. He wants to go back to America. He wants his revenge. You can clearly see he has PTSD. At least the mom can.
Why do you kill vampires then, if you're so uninterested?
Family legacy.
Most fun you can have with your clothes on.
Bless him. He has a destiny.
I don't believe in destiny.
You don't believe in anything. It's because they're evil, Richter.
Vampires? Evil? Oh my god, are you sure?
And evil has to be fought.
I believe in you and your mother.
Aw.
I believe you're the kindest, most courageous people in the world.
And they're gonna die.
I don't need to understand the things you believe in. And I certainly don't need to believe in them too.
That's fair. I
I
like-
just need to stand by you.
I like that line of thinking. I don't have to understand what you are. I just know that you are kind people, and that's all that matters. What do you mean? That was a good speech. Well. Oh, so they do have the demons back. Wait a minute. I thought Isaac said, hey, yo, don't serve the vampires anymore.
Do you know what they are?
No.
Well, whatever they
So she has...
are,
Hmm.
they can die.
I mean... Have they not brought back demons in a long time? Unless they're not demons. So she has summoning magic. Where her mom has the traditional ice and elemental magic. Ashura? Okay. Yo, Bugman. Oh, shit. Guys are getting mogged right now. Does she have phoenixes that she summons? I actually didn't realize what the birds look like. Oh, damn. Ooh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Those birds suck. Dust storm, so she can't cast her spell. Yo, Richard, or Rickard, whatever. Focus, bud. Focus. Holy shit. Who? Okay. They're like, ah, shit. All right, my bad. Uh-huh. Oh, Isaac. Isaac. All right, we're going to find out then. We're going to find out what went on with Isaac's. Wait. Oh, shit. They took what? Metal from the surroundings? Sand? Oh, damn. Night creatures.
I've never seen anything like them.
Really?
They were night creatures. Demons. Made from human corpses grafted onto souls from hell. Nobody's made any for centuries.
Nobody's made any for centuries.
You're a witch. Where did you come
Interesting.
from?
Whoever you are. Thank you.
Yeah, these are the followers of Isaac.
Someone has to make them.
Aw, one bird down.
Now we take a forge master. A sorcerer, magician, necromancer.
Forge master.
Great power. There must be a forge master around here.
Interesting.
My questions.
We have another forge master.
And I'm
Edouard.
Edouard.
Okay. Colony.
We're looking for someone called Belmont.
That would be the uncle.
Wait, they didn't know what the... That's weird. Interesting. Yeah. Sup?
I don't suppose you know anything about a vampire messiah.
Yes. That's why we're here.
Alrighty. Caribbean lad and lady come to back us up and they know what's going on. Nantes, Western France. So vampires taking over France right now. Aha. Okay. Long Dreads is here. The new world and the old world. Join this one.
But I can make my own way. Still, you can tell your Messiah I'm here.
Is he like the head vampire in America? Like, oh, he's like the head, so we need him over here to like join the houses of, again, of the old world and the new world together to stand as one since the great time of Dracula? Probably. Is there anything at the end? Sometimes they have. No? Okay. Alright, first episode. Okay. I think, once again, the animation, top tier, and the shading, and the gore is on point, so welcome back. The dredge of just this fucking world they have. That's good. I'm kind of feel like they're rushing a little bit of like, oh, hey, you kind of remember because you watched from the original series, but you're like me, it's been like a minute. Yeah, here are all these things. Just step on in. The water's just fine. You don't need to warm yourself up. It's like, I don't know. The water's kind of tepid. Maybe I should warm myself up just a little bit. And they're not kind of giving us that reprieve. They're kind of just like, all right, go, go, go. But I don't know. Maybe they'll get into more of the explanation of like what has changed, what hasn't changed, because they kind of are doing that here and there. But I do think they are expecting their audience to be like, all right, you know, let's go. But yeah, Vamps in France with some Americas coming, and the Belmonts and the church. We're back to form. Although some questions like they still believe in the church somehow. I guess even in this universe, sure. Some of the Belmont stuff, I'm curious, hasn't leaked over yet. And are the Belmonts still down on their population? Is it like yet again, even like with Trevor? Like, oh, he's like the only one left? Like, why? Like, they had like hundreds of years. How the fuck? But then again, I guess, because the mom did say, well, we're going to ship you out to your aunt, which I guess, because she does have the magic, is she like an aunt by blood, or is she an aunt because they had like the whole magic connection to the monk church and whatnot? Yeah, maybe. I forget what the order was actually called that Sylph was a part of, but like it was an offshoot with the magic. Were they like the speakers? Hold on. I forget if they were called like speakers. Yes, they actually. Damn. Okay, yo, I actually remember that shit. Yeah, they were called the Speakers. So they were the offshoots of the church that they were a part of. Yeah. Okay. Again, throwing us in to find out what's changed and what hasn't changed. Learning more about like how the vampires are now reforming their caste system with our caste system that we've made with social hierarchy and like, oh, humans always so full of themselves until we encroach upon them, and then it's like, worthless. Even you peasants are even worse than worthless. So, all right, not bad, not bad. Let's get into episode 2, and then we'll do 2 episodes of Apocrypha Diary, and then we'll go back for 2 more episodes, and then vice versa. Revolution! I was about to say, Revolution. Are we gonna see a Mr. Napoleon? Oh, yeah? So, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and pause not too much. So, Churchman was like, yeah, no, going against the nobles and stuff, that's an affront to God. It's a indecency. How about what the nobles do to the peasants, man? What the fuck? I don't see, well, I mean, we know, like, the church double hands. But, like, I don't see you guys mocking down the affront towards what they do to the common man, which we're all supposed to be quote-unquote equal in God's eye. But, you know, I love how, oh, well, because they have the gratitude of God blessed upon them from birth. That's why they are so great. To take that away from them is an affront to his lordship. It's like, kind of sounds like an easy out. But hey, you know, that's, I guess, what really happened. It's what really happened in history, so. And his church.
My own holy order, the Knights of St. John, founded to protect pilgrims in the wars for the Holy Land.
Oh, Vamp's coming in.
Commanded to submit to the blasphemous, godless state. We would rather die.
They are not for the revolution. Sure. A deliverer. Yeah, well, maybe not your deliverer, but your deliverer is coming. Well, apparently he's setting up this warrior vampire then. She's apparently coming in. It's like Loki when he came into Avengers. You are meant to be served. It's like that. Like whether it's a god or a vampire, it's almost like this order saying no. A savior will come to put us all back in line for servitude, and the vampires are going to use that. All right, Warrior Queen. Warrior Queen, what you got? That's crazy heels. Oh my god.
I'm a representative too of the Messiah.
Religious orders need to register with the National Convention.
Not that Messiah. The real one.
She's got a fro? Oh, okay. All right now. Okay, all right. We have Vamp Messiahs are coming, or a Vamp Joan of Arc to bless the Messiah that will be. Again, I'm curious on who their Messiah is, seeing how they had Dracula and they had death. What else? What more do you want?
I don't know if I should bury it.
I mean, it's a phoenix, right? Shouldn't Rupert eats the bird for breakfast? Gonna bury the body. Oh, never mind. We're gonna burn the body. That makes more sense. So the night creatures are still around, man.
But the Paris papers only reach here sometimes, and then about 6 months late.
Mm.
So I know the slaves rose up, burned all the sugar plantations.
Yes, yes, yes. That's true. That's true. I don't want to pause, but that's true. Yeah.
Many white colonists were vampires. The
Of
island
course.
was teeming
Of
with
course they
evil.
were. Of course the white colonists were vampires.
Our revolution. We're still fighting.
Hmm.
Call a meeting. It'll be so inspiring. Representatives from another revolution.
Listen, I feel like they're gonna definitely see that revolution isn't all cracked up what it's meant to be. Not to support what the church guy was saying, but it's like, yeah, there's always black and white and grays.
If I never eat another strip of dried meat for as long as I live.
Yeah, fuck knows what kind of meat it even is.
You've spent time on the ship?
Is he blind? Or is his eyes just super blue?
Worst few weeks of my life.
I didn't think it was humanly possible to vomit so often.
Hmm.
Nor did I.
Annette found my suffering hilarious.
Everything's an opera. Even puking over the side of a ship.
Well, they're bonding real quick.
Tell me what you know about this vampire messiah.
In Saint Domingue, there's a mambo, a priestess, my teacher. She's a powerful sorcerer and seer. It was she who told me to find you.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows about this messiah.
She said, something is changing out here in the old world. For centuries,
Ooh, dagger.
Romans have lived
Nice.
nestled around the old houses of Europe like vines.
Hmm.
Close allies of the dukes and barons. and
Sure.
municipalities, even the royal courts themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
But many vampires resent it. Their reliance on human kings and princes.
Sure.
This messiah promises to make them unquestioned masters of the world.
Dracula 2.0.
They'll leave the kings and princes in place, but with vampires pulling the strings. Which means first they need to crush the revolution.
Oh, what a surprise. The evil messiah.
Which is interesting. I feel like maybe they'll do that if there is another series after this, like a modern day Castlevania, which I don't know if that's a thing. Well, it's like, yeah, I mean, is it easier for monarchies and a feudalistic society for vampires to rule? Absolutely. However, I feel like they could use the revolution to their own advantage by tearing down the old system and having a new system rise and make them better and, you know, take what is rightfully yours. I feel like you no. Maybe more like communism that might work for vampires. You know what? Maybe not dissect which spectrum of governance is more appropriate for vampires to rule in. I feel like that goes into a touchy subject.
The priestess told me you could do magic.
I could, when I was a kid.
What happened?
PTSD. It's blocked. It's blocked. Can't do it anymore. Limited himself.
Never mind. We'll make do. The messiah was a monster before she was a vampire. Even as a human, she tortured and murdered young girls and boys.
Ah.
What's her name? The vampire messiah. Do you know her name? Elizabeth Bathory.
Oh.
Elizabeth Bathory.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Okay.
Mum?
Yeah, we're gonna find out what's wrong, I guess. I like the painted buildings. So Ursa is her name? Those are some stupid heels, I'm sorry. Yay! Snacks! Hello, what a nice offering. Let me guess, fresh virgins too? Probably. Is she like the new Carmilla? Trying to like... no, Carmilla... well, we'll see. I was gonna say like she's making like a new colony of women vampires.
The messiah will be pleased.
Oh, I think she was turned. Yep. Or maybe like gonna sacrifice her. Yeah, I really want to know who they're talking about. Oh, Russia.
Said you had no choice.
That's true. But I already told you who I had to leave behind. I thought
I guess it's close to Valikia.
it was locked away in the past and far away in the east. And you were safe from it. But of course you're not safe.
I mean, as long as vampires are in the world, no one's really safe.
By the banks of a great river. People were poor, cruelly treated. So my family, a clan of speakers, settled there for a while to help ease their suffering.
Yeah, the speakers.
For a
Yeah.
while, we were free. But of course our freedom couldn't be tolerated. So the soldiers came.
Why? That seems very dumb. I guess it's just human stupidity.
And not only soldiers, there were vampires too.
Ah, okay.
None
That's what I
other
say.
than 𝑾𝑨𝑻𝑪𝑯-𝑦𝑒𝑧𝑒𝑐 and our attack dog, 𝑑𝑟𝑜
New names. New names.
So you fled? Not yet. They captured my sister.
Oh, that was her sister.
Sister?
Had a sister.
Tried to save her.
Yo, Godbrand would be proud, man. Run from Godbrand. Him just having a field day with these guys.
𝑾𝑨𝑻𝑪𝑯 battery doesn't simply kill our victims.
Oh, her sister was the younger one. Oh.
She tortures them for as long as she can keep them alive.
I think.
Rejoices in the most terrible agony.
And she really likes torturing women. Yeah, she really likes torturing women. Oh, okay. Nope. What the fuck is that outfit? That's crazy.
I fled, leaving her and everyone I knew had left.
Oh, alright.
To the west, to places I didn't even know existed.
Interesting. They don't know.
Finally found
What? Wait, they don't know about France in the West?
told you before.
What happened to the church? Wait. Yo, everything feels super discombobulated. Like, what happened after Trevor's time?
She will bring horror beyond nightmares, suffering and pain beyond endurance. She
I mean, I guess it's still, like,
will
in a time where, like, news and people don't travel fast, but, like,
before she grinds its bones to dust.
so where is she from? Is she from the Caribbeans, but, like, went to Russia at some point? Ooh, yo, metal magic, pretty cool.
Yeah,
I don't know. Did Isaac do that? I don't think he did.
we're going to fucking kill her.
Yay. Again, he's alright for a Belmont. I need more, but Trevor, man. Trevor. Good chicken.
You feel close to these creatures.
They come when I call. They do what I command. Well, ask. I don't really command them. But yes, it feels like for a little while they're part of me.
So part of you has died. Like part of you died with your sister.
Heavy-handed, but yes.
I'll sing for them both.
Damn. Damn, we're really mourning this fucking bird. Oh, okay. I know it's like what the bird symbolizes, but like, still though. Damn. All right. They're really cooking with this guy singing. They had this guy in the studios really becoming an angel with his voice. Okay. That's cool.
You believe vampires are gathering at his chateau?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. It's where vampires would go.
Yep.
We should investigate and burn it to the ground if we have to. It's getting late.
Also, it's crazy how these Caribbean guys know more about the habits of vampires cuddling towards the hierarchy, and yet this Knight of Church Crusaders are like, nah, the Marquise is cool. What do you mean? So yeah, I guess they're not related by blood. They're just a part of the order. They're part of the speakers.
Of years ago, before any search or anything, the people who built stone circles communed with what they called the other world.
Sounds like the spirit world, where Annette's ancestors lived. Generation upon generation of ancestors, back to Ogun and Orisha, a god,
Okay.
the god of iron and war.
Okay.
Descended from a god. That's on my father's side.
On her mother, it's Orunmila, an Orisha of wisdom and divination.
Okay.
Apparently,
Yeah, you're hyping her up a lot. She better be cool.
power over metal and rock.
Mm-hmm.
We're all descended from gods. We just have to learn how to draw on their power.
Okay. So there's gonna be gods in the storyline now. Well, we already had Dracula and Death, so and Death. We've also fought with Death.
Quite a lot of them could do magic, including my mother, but it's never been essential.
Where's your mother?
Dead.
She died. Some vampires do magic too.
Mm-hmm. So how did they find out about Belmont over here? They just heard through the grapevine, I guess. Cool CG water. Ice. Oh, I guess if she's doing it, metal and rock. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Dude, these vampires are constantly having parties, man. Again, after the time.
It's like Versailles emptied and its dregs washed up here.
Hmm.
That's the Marquis.
Dude, I mean, he looks like a vampire, man.
He's giving them the corpses.
Why?
To make more. Your Marquis has some kind of deal with the Forge Master. Follow those night creatures, we find their maker.
Hmm. Interesting. Shock. Yes.
I saw him only yesterday.
Oh my god.
It's the vampire who enslaved her and murdered her mother, the Comte de Vaublanc. He looks like he's found God.
I guess so.
Open the gate.
Annette, not now.
Yeah, seriously, not now. Not now. We literally just got here. Brother, you gave yourself away, you idiot. Oh my god. Bro, come on, man. Come on. We literally just got here and now we have... Annette, you stupid idiot. Too late now. Also, Forge Master. Making deals with vampires again. The metal. Metal combat. Pretty cool. Ooh. A mace. I like it. Despite her idiotic move there, I do appreciate her combat style. This series definitely knows how to do combat. Dude, Ashura's Wrath is swift. She can summon a turtle and a tiger lion? Whoa. Okay, so she... Oh, does she have, like, the 4 constellations of Vermilion Bird, Black Tortoise, the White Tiger? Does she have an Ice Dragon? I think so. Did she get another bird back? Huh. So... This was pointless. Oh, where's Joe Smo? Joe Smo! Joe Smo! Don't die. We literally just got to you. Yo, Annette, honestly, this is on you, man. You should have focused up. Oh, right. Can vampires not cross water in this one? It's been a minute. I forget if they can't. Even though I feel like they should have, like, super jumps and stuff. Seriously, Annette, you really fucked up. To the Forge Master, they go. Slickback? He wants to know where they're going? Ah, the church. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Church yet again doing fuck shit. Why am I not surprised? But the Forge Master's actually here, huh? Oh my god, it's a fucking conveyor belt. It's much more technical this time around. Yo, Order of God? Bullshit. Bullshit. He's been reawakened as a fucking Espada over here. Oh my goodness. He's gonna be like, interest. Honestly, this vampire kind of has the right idea, man. It's like, yo, you guys are doing some fuck shit. And still saying in God's name. In God's name. I don't know where God's name is here, man. I don't know what God is going to be okay with this. Making genuine demons out of man. Also, I like the design of the hands over the eyes. I always had an idea to make a character, if I ever made a story, that had, like, hand eyes or something like that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I think God might have a few choice words for you guys for your process that you're doing here. Yeah. Okay, first 2 episodes. Not bad, not bad. So we're going to go to Apothecary Diary, and we'll get 2 more episodes into this, and then more of Apothecary. But, yeah. Yeah. Again, I think I'm noticing a bit of a quick pace to this. Like, go, go, go. And again, discombobulation of information here. Like, why are things the way they are? Like, what led to this point? Kind of what I want to know. If it will ever be explained. Oh. Okay. So, got to the first 2 episodes of Nocturne. Now it's time for Apothecary Diary. I've heard a lot of people compliment this show, like insanely amount. They've said this is like some of like the most fascinating animes that have come out in recent times. I need to see this. Like, people have put this up there with Freerin. I've heard people say they put this up here with To Be Hero X. So let's go. I know it's set in China. I don't know if it's purely a historic piece, like Kingdom, but I know it's in China. Something to do with an apothecary. This girl, I think, is named Mao Mao, and everyone's obsessed with her, and there's like a lot of ships that go in this story. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much what I know. But yeah, people cannot stop clamoring about the series. So I like Kingdom. I like historical pieces if it's a historical piece. And I could use some more lighter tones, I guess. Maybe? Who knows? As an anime. So let's see what's going on with Apothecary Diary. Episode 1. Here we go. Oh, intro? No, thank you. We're going to skip the intro. Uh-huh. So her dad is an apothecary and she works there. And she's a delivery girl. It's like how she became a palace attendee apothecary or whatever. Where are we in like the like a red light district? We're not in like the harem palace area. Nah, surely not. Although right now I'm seeing a lot of flirtation. Brother, oh, we might be in the pleasure quarter. I know they're closed off, the harem quarters. Oh my god, what the fuck happened to her? Oh my god. Explosives? What the fuck is this girl doing? Oh my god. Corzin. Is she like a peasant girl and the only one that's not like a courtesan around here? Alright. Interesting setups. Ah, kidnappers. quick. We're not wasting time. But she doesn't seem to be worried. So. Alright. Now, this is the royal area. So, are we going to his pleasure quarters? Really? Because I always got the impression from history that they were sealed off. Oh, here come childbirth. Yes, this is definitely China. Yep, this is definitely China. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I'm seeing some stuff. Then 3 months later. Wait, what the fuck happened? Wait. She got kidnapped? And now we're here? Uh-huh. Okay, so that wasn't... Okay, so let me... Sorry, because again, we're moving rather quickly, which I don't really like when stories do this. Especially when they're starting out. Like, take it slow. Take it slow and easy. So we weren't at the palace area yet. We were at a random brothel in a random village town area. Now she was kidnapped for some reason to serve the palace. Not work her way up, but serve the palace through kidnappery. Sure. And now she is noticing the similarities of brothels and ladies in waiting / harem serving girls for the emperor. Fair. Apt. Very apt. Alright, let's continue. I guess so. I mean, your arms are kind of scary why they look like that. Yeah, there we go. The sealed palace area. Yep. Eunuchs, man. Eunuchs. Dude, I'm getting my kingdom flashbacks, man. Holy shit. Yeah, right. 1,000 eunuchs. How the fuck did they buy her? Just, oh yeah, here's a girl. Here you go. But yeah, I mean, this is on point with Kingdom, man. Very expendable. Damn, she's already got this place memorized after 3 months? Right. Reading and writing are a whole different thing. And if you only get taught so much, you're set up to fail. But again, they're expendable, so they don't really care. Brother. Okay. Of course, she has not the most applicable form for pleasuring, but hey, you know. Everyone has different strokes. But she feels like her life will not be at risk. You might find an interesting person that's like, oh, flat, yes. She's very unenthusiastic about everything. Uh-huh. I mean, doesn't really matter. He's a eunuch. Yeah, he's a eunuch, so it's not like anything's gonna happen. Oh, boy. Oh, but Apothecary girl. She'll whip up medicine. Oh, okay. All right. Yep, we got it. We got it. And the other baby. Oh, my goodness. Oh, is that the prince, maybe? The soon-to-be emperor. Prince and princess. Superstitions. This is the time period for it. All three of the emperor's children born so far were weak and have passed away. Okay, that's not good. Also, that just shows how many wives he has, or concubines. So it doesn't seem to matter, huh? I mean, it could be what they're being fed, it could be the environment that they're in. She's throwing a lot of information out right now. Okay, so there's no main wifey. Therefore, it's up to these concubines, whoever can give an heir. So you have the two main ones, Pinky and Blue. Oh, Liha, I guess, is the blue one. Again, your apothecary, headaches, stomachs, nausea. Oh, Jesus. If you're sick, you probably shouldn't be with your baby, but then again, she just gave birth to it, so... Yeah. But yeah, so they're just trying to see if anyone's going to give the Emperor a kid. Could be hereditary. Okay, Memo. Good luck. Again, this is ancient China. You fuck around, they'll behead you on the spot, man. Like you said, you guys are expendable. Whoo! Blue does not like pink. So who's this guy? Is he a eunuch or is he like an advisor? Tony Chopper over here. She's got analytical skills. Okay, Memo. Yeah? Yeah, just fate just works like that? Oh my god, who was she? Turn around. Alright. Ooh. You should have taken the note. You should have taken the note. But to them, that's probably like a love letter. But ooh, you don't have influence and power. You're all living in this fucked up system. You don't know who to trust, and now your kid's dead. Oh, so she... Bro. Sorry, I'm not gonna... I really gotta stop pausing. So, Blue Girl, she didn't take the time to read the note. And then, because of that, her son died. However, she found the note. And then she followed the instructions. And now her daughter's alive. Ooh. Well, that's unfortunate. But smart on her. And now they're going to wonder, all right, who wrote the note? Yeah, your guys seem pretty incompetent. Alright, here come the IQs. Really? Okay. Alright, so he heard something. He heard something. I was about to say, just because she turned around? Alright. Fair enough. He has that much to work off of. The eyes are so detailed. Oh, no. In this society? Are you kidding me? Oh, you didn't say the kid? Why am I going to see you? Damn, that bean bun looked good. I mean, yeah. Nah, this time period may not be great. Oh, she stitched up her dress? Does that mean something? Again, he's a eunuch. Girls, he's not gonna have anything. Oh, maybe he's not a eunuch. Yeah, but wait a minute. They were just saying a good-looking eunuch. Thank you, right? He's handsome, but he can't have kids. But I guess people can dream. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, because he knows most of them can't read. Oh, shit. Ah, so you can read, you can write. That was such an easy test. Damn. You fucked. Mao Mao. Not so smart. Too late. Gotcha, bitch. But let me guess. There's going to be a twist that's like, actually, he's not really a eunuch. It's going to be something like that. Because, again, I know there's ships in this story. And seeing how it's about the pleasure quarters and whatnot, I have a funny feeling it's not just the concubines. It's going to be some other pairings here. I mean, it's a note. That's suspicious. Of course they're going to ask who it was from. He's a manager. He can do whatever the hell he wants, within reason. Baby. Yeah, just outright says it. Eh. Too late.
実は玉葉妃からあるものをお預かりしている。これは下女の仕事着に使われる布だと知っているか？
Ah, that's why I was stowed. Damn, you didn't have any other paper you could use? Nothing? Oh, Lord. And again, he knows his fabrics. Guy has intellect.
なぜシャクナゲの枝を窓辺に置いたのか。
あの日、事件の真相に気づいたからです。原因はおしろいだと。私の育った花町でも、高級おしろいを使っている技術。
Hold on, one moment. One moment. I'll be right back. All right. Anyway, so let me rewind. Let me rewind for a second. What?
私の育った花町でも、高級おしろい。
They were Corsons who used high and powder in the brothels I grew up. Sure.
そしてほとんどがおしろいに含まれる毒に体を蝕まれ、命を落としました。命と美貌を天秤にかけ、結局どちらも失う。
Life for beauty. Hmm.
私は薬屋でしたので、毒には
Knew a few things about these poisons. Ugh. It's the same face powder. Yep, they still use it.
他のおしろいに比べて白さが目立つと好んで使っていました。乳母も体調が悪かったようなので暇を出しました。傷も十分与えて。
So they prescribed the baby to have this powder.
命は罪ですね。子供の口に入るものをもっと気にかけるべきでした。
Yeah, it's not like nowadays where you could look it up. Although there's now a lot more to look out for. Yeah, I was about to say, you don't seem to be knowledgeable in this area of expertise. He's more probably like a politician person.
私が何を言っても逆効果だったみたいです。それで、私は何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。
I don't know.
それでは今日から私の次女になってもらいます。
Ha! Climbing on up the corporate ladder.
それは好奇心と知識欲、そしてほんの少しの正義感。
It's nice that you're working though with a more understanding person. That's nice.
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。いや、おとなしく働いていればどこにだって。どうだった？こうしてマオマオは帝の寵愛
She became a lady in waiting of concubine Gyoku,
だったのだった。
recipient of the emperor's love.
出世である。
Yeah, it's a big promotion. You're in her camp. Bro, to the battlefield. Yo, this is what Kingdom used to. Ah, shit. Dead. Well, I guess we're going to the battlefield then. Alright, ending? No. So we're going to skip that ending. I don't think there's anything at the end. Alright, episode 2. And then we're going to go back into Castlevania. Do 2 more episodes, and then we'll do 2 more episodes of this, and then we'll call it a night. So far, it's okay. It needs some work for me. Also, they're just throwing out a lot of information. Like a lot of information. I hate how this has better animation than Kingdom does, but you know, it's cute. It's cute. If I'm not jiving after tomorrow with it, I'll probably not watch more of it, but we'll see. So yeah, let's skip the intro. I'm at 142. Here we go. So we're at a military camp, and people are getting poisoned. Yo, general or captain, well, whatever your rank is, I want to know. Actually, I want to know what period this is in general. Like, where... If they have emperor, so it has to be after the unification. Is he like Shohei-kun? Is he like Shohei-kun? Is he like a political person in the royal palace that like intercepts the battlefield and then reports to the emperor? Uh-huh. Oh, the dignity of only having so many ladies in waiting. So, okay. So, the hierarchy of the women in this time period, I only know so much. Again, even Kingdom doesn't go too much into it outside of certain aspects. So, you have the Empress consort / main concubine. They don't have one at this time. So it's divvied up between the blue faction, I'm going to call, with Lihu. Lihu? She has a bunch of ladies in waiting. At least 10, I think they said. But she doesn't have her son anymore. So she's lost favor with that. And then you have the pink faction with Gyoku. Even though she's a high-end ranking courtesan, now with a surviving child for the emperor. Daughter, but child nonetheless. She only has 4 ladies in waiting, and that's bad. That's bad, considered. A lot of interesting minutiae here. Like, that kind of political stuff in structural things fascinates me, because that is in Kingdom, but let's see where it goes. Maybe it might be a little bit more interesting. Gaoshun. A pawn, you say? A pawn. Hmm. True. Seduce her with what? You don't have anything. I guess it's like you could like use your words, but like, come on now. Again, ladies, outside of smooth words, there ain't gonna be anything else happening with this guy. Listen, bitches, do better. Repulsed. So if you are concubine, if you are a eunuch, you don't got the tools, and your words don't work on her. You got nothing, man. You got nothing. She's the head. Interesting. How much time has passed? I feel like that baby's older. Cool. Have their own eating area. Everything has certain intricacies.
じゃあ私も
Oh, they saw her bandages.
特別な仕事。ママを部屋に案内するわ。はい。
Well, they seem nice on the surface.
見た？あの子の左腕、必死に包帯で隠しているけど、傷跡よね。
Oh, abuse of her parents and was sold off. Yeah, yeah. I'm honestly though, how many times has that probably actually happened though in this like setting? Okay, you're just gonna leave me here. Thanks. Yeah, you got a nice bed. That's something.
もともと少数精鋭だった非正規。新入りが来ていい顔をされないのは分かってた。だけどあの目は。
It still is crazy. She just got snatched up and sold into the court, and that's just like, yeah, you know, whatever. Tasting for poison. I mean, if you're adept with it, you could smell it. Wow, twice it was poisoned? You're being set up for a lamb to slaughter. But these were real jobs, taste testers. They were actually sometimes the most important people, like cup holders. Or I'm sorry, cupbearers. People look down on cupbearers in media, but it's actually, no, they genuinely were one of the most important people in, like, the inner court. What the fuck? I ran experiments on my... Oh, so you self-inflicted. All right, I feel less bad then. I feel less bad. Never mind. Oh, she's just weird. Oh, okay. She's just extra weird. I ran a lot of experiments on my arm. Yo, Mayuri would unironically be like, delightful. You belong in my research facility. Welcome to the team, young one. Bro. Oh my god. Like, even the snake is like, your arm's already pretty fucked up. It's not really much I'm gonna do by biting into it, but I mean, I guess so. That's crazy. Momo. What the yeah, a mad scientist here. I trained my body against poison. Okay. Alright, Luffy. And I'm able to detect poison. Sure, Coco. And it's free food. I feel like, though, if she's so resistant to poison, if she's too relaxed, she may not see an issue, but there might be a general issue. That might be a slip-up. Right? Literate? Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't paid, though. I was bought. Oh, okay. It's gonna be like that. Okay. It's gonna be like that, huh? Fair enough. Yeah, everyone's out for themselves. Everyone wants to get closer and closer to power, even though you might see this as a ill-gotten gain of, you know, position. It's still something that will give these women that they would probably never have in their entire life something to grab onto. So, okay. So it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. Good to know.
給金じゃ払えないわ。これじゃあ実家への仕送りもできない。むしろ請求するくらいじゃないと。申し訳ありません。仕送り分から差し引いてください。足りなければ手持ちからも。手続きしておくわ。それと、毒味役の追加給金、危険手当よ。給料とほぼ同等。
Unless she's doing it to help her? Huh. That's crazy. Kidnappers can get cuts in this universe. Holy shit. I guess so? Okay, so maybe she wasn't doing to be a bitch. She was trying to actually help her. Interesting. To be fair, like, yeah, they're like, if your job's just supposed to be the taste tester or, like, you know, poison person, you know. You might as well ask, like, hey, if I'm going to be your taste tester, bring me some books to study and whatnot, so I can expand my knowledge for you. Although asking, hey, I want books for a woman in this time period is probably like, ooh, what? Dude, your charms don't work. Your charms do not affect this one. God damn it, man. I would love to just eat one of those now. Well, okay, now we're helping the military guys, so let's figure out what they're having. Aphrodisiac? What? So there's an aphrodisiac in the military rations? What the fuck? Yeah, sounds like he wanted you to eat it. Oh, so this wasn't the poison that was in their food. Honestly, if it's not for a good leader officer, yeah, that villager is definitely getting executed. They are not doing their research into who actually did it. Where were they eating? Yeah. Oh no, the soldiers should have provided their own. Interesting. Damn, wait, you just wanted to do that for yourself? Okay. Yo, China, why do you have so many poisonous plants? The wood, they burned it, and then it got into their nose. Ah. That's why you gotta be careful when you're burning certain things or eating things that you find in the woods. Can you make Aphrodite? Why are you on this? But make drugs, that's different, yeah. Oh, God. She's so on board for drugs. Again, Mayuri would love her, man. She'd just be like, ah, this is perfect. Oh my God. Girl, get up. You serve as a test of their loyalty to their emperor. Mm-hmm. They have to be loyal to the Emperor and remain chaste. So the Emperor doesn't trust his concubines, because of course not. He's placing a specifically charming, beautiful man in here as a test. Fair. Fair. I mean, does it really matter for that one? Oh, he likes that he's being pushed back? Okay, bud. Sure. But again, you're a eunuch. This is weird. Like, they know, as far as we know, they've been saying that, oh, he's a eunuch, he's a eunuch. Yeah, he can charm you. There's nothing that's going to happen, though. I guess even to them admitting that they've been charmed is like disloyalty. The quack doctor. Gaoshin. Hmm. Hey, man, you had royalty die, man. Don't be fucking pounding in the corner. You're a shit doctor. Use anything in the room. This is the royal medicine cabinet, man. This is the good shit. She's like fearing when she finds a mimic and grimoires, man. Cacao. Mm-hmm. You want to figure out how to store that much and give it to them? Because that's going to take an entire process. But she's making something. Yeah, I mean, you guys can get executed just for loitering around, man. I would not take that risk. But they're going to make an aphrodisiac. Bother. Yeah, fucking chocolate. Said to be a luxury. Oh, it was one of those alcoholic ones. Chocolate leftovers. Really? They just have herbs growing? I guess wherever they can. That's crazy. They would... Bro, okay. Yo, your aphrodisiacs have to be sealed. They have to be sealed. They took one candy each, and they acting like that. Holy. Okay, well, it works. It works. It works. Also, yeah, you should have put a sign there. They're high-end ladies in waiting. They can read, right? Surely. Oh my goodness. Alright, again, I can see why maybe the series might be getting popular. I was told to make aphrodisiacs. What do you expect? Don't be eating my shit. Hey, don't bonk me. I'm not the one who went into my porridge over here. Technically, this is the aphrodisiac. They're just midnight snacks. Alcohol and other stimulants. No, no. But again, he's a eunuch, so wouldn't matter. Again, she's just used to all this, though, so I guess it has no real mass effect. He does have a good face, yes. Ooh. Wow. Make some fucking stimulants for the Emperor. They can't imagine the Emperor going 3 times with this? Oh my goodness. Alright then. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Bro, get your hands off. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, that's so creepy. Brother, did you eat some of the... 6 foot distance, sir. Yo. Man is way too comfortable. Oh. That's probably also very common. Certain women are not getting treated the way that they want to, and or they want to rise up in their positions, but they just can't, so... Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that was Apothecary Diary. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. It's cute. I think I'm gonna give it 2 more episodes, and then maybe 2 more episodes tomorrow. We'll see where we're at. It might be a series I watch on my own at my own pace. Like it's cute. I don't know if it's for me though. But anyway, all right, let's watch more Castlevania Nocturne. So we're going to do episode 3 and episode 4, and then we'll do 2 more episodes of Diaries. Yeah. So, let's get into this. Alright, easy with the rod. Yo, the vampire call over here is crazy.
I give my devotion
To the devourer of light, the Messiah.
I pledge my service forever.
Okay, so the symbol I think is like an eclipse, kind of like the intro over here. It's like an eclipse happening. Yeah, some weird vampire cult over here. Even the other vampires are like, whoa, okay, all right, well, whatever gets our food here quicker. Yo, girl, you fucked up. That's on you. That's on you. You did not come prepared for this.
The vampires and night creatures were coming from all directions, Annette. All we could do was retreat.
Yeah, but you didn't have to retreat if you just didn't alert the guards, and not by the clap of your ass cheeks. It's by oh, I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna make like an earthquake for all to feel and see. It's like, yeah, they're heightened vampires. Of course they're gonna notice that.
None of this is your fault.
No. Richard, agree to disagree. This is definitely on her. No. Obviously, she needs to pick herself back up. But let's. Yo, Trevor would have called this shit out 100%. Like, you fucked up, mate. But we're not done yet. I don't know, Richard. I don't know about that, Richard. True. Probably not. Now he's no, worse, he's a demon. Sure. Yeah.
It was my family. I had no one after my mother died. After she was killed.
All right, more backstory. Santa Monica, 1780. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot. Castlevania does have certain certain moments that I actually might have to definitely cut sound out of, because YouTube gonna be like, what? How dare you? I don't think we're there just yet. Yep, yeah. The white slavers were vampires. The rat? Oh my god.
See, her bag is almost full. She's been doing good. Real good. The crop will be good and cleared.
You know, for what there is terrible things in the American histories, for what I hear, like a lot of the Dutch and French colonies and where they went during a similar time, how they treated their indentured servants, their slaves, apparently it gets way worse. Brother, come on now. Vampire slavers, relax.
Do you have secrets, Esther?
Magic runes. Magic runes. CG? Yeah, CG. Huh. Okay. Vampires are definitely limiting the magic users.
I know what it's like to watch your mother die.
Yeah.
I fled. But I guess you couldn't do that.
I held my mother's lullabies in my heart. The songs were ancestral calls, connecting me to African deities beyond the plantation, beyond ocean crossings and mortal flesh. I could not be caged. matter how many times they tried to tame me. I was always plotting an escape. But the slave driver's eyes were always on me.
Candyland guy? Like, you ain't running? You ain't running, girl.
16 when they tried to brand me.
Yeah, Candyland motherfuckers.
Be branded.
Not to be controversial, but I feel like they wanted to have a story like this, regardless of it being a vampire story, but they were like, oh, wait, we need to make this vampire stories. Let's have it have vampire plantations.
Was when I needed him the most.
But they just were like trying to shoehorn this kind of storyline in, it feels like. Not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it definitely feels very forced, but again, it's trying to catch the world up now with the world of Castlevania with more modern times. I mean, how many vampires are here? Because they made it sound like, oh yeah, the white colonists were all like vampires and shit. So I feel like an island being run by vampires probably is very realistic. So I wonder now he's back as a demon. Is he gonna have like musical enchantment powers?
Edvard believed singing was the soul's way of speaking. That's why, from pauper to statesman, everyone is drawn to music. He'd say that when he was on stage looking out to the audience, he could see the colors of everyone's soul.
Mm.
Mine was pink.
Green for him.
He was wrong, though. Green is my favorite color.
Mm. They're just barging in like, yep, vampire business. Go back to singing. Yeah, you ruined the performance, guy.
Who the hell are you, and what do you think you're doing?
My slave came through here. My dogs can smell her.
There are 500 people in this theater, and all any of us can smell is your dogs.
I want my property back. But I can wait.
Surprised. Guess don't want to cause too much of a scene.
You're stepping on my French silks. You need to get out of those wet clothes. Help yourself to something.
Man had style.
Oh, lovely. That's from the Beggar's Opera.
It's just wait. It's casual.
I'm fast.
Wait, it's that casual? Wait a minute.
Can you swim?
If it's that casual, wait, yeah, vampire. Just be like, I don't fucking care. Yo, I'll cleave through you all if I have to. What the fuck is this weird vampire island society? Okay.
I'm Edouard.
Edouard.
Annette.
There's not that many places to hide for people that look like us. You're thinking, oh, but he was born free. He's not like me.
Oh,
It's what's in our hearts that matters, Annette.
sure.
So why do you
Yeah.
sing for these people?
I make them happy. They lower their guard and loosen their tongues. You learn useful information that way. It helps when I have to hide runaways.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Okay. All right.
Edouard took me up to the mountains to join the Maroons.
The Maroons.
Slaves mobilizing a resistance which I had just joined.
Who is the spirit that you are summoning, or the god, I guess? Man, look pretty cool.
She taught me spells. How to open spiritual crossroads for ceremonies. How to quieten my fear so that I could hear Ogun clearly.
Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Warriors in arms. Family in hearts.
Revolution is sweeping France, humbling the lords and ladies and dukes and who knows, maybe even kings.
Yeah.
Liberty, equality, fraternity, they say. But their revolution will not break our chains of bondage. Slaves will still be beaten, tortured, and oppressed.
True. Yeah.
Discard the God of the rights and listen to the voice of emancipation.
I feel this definitely feels very heavy-handed that they wanted this to tell a story, and we're like, we'll work it around Castlevania. It's still good. It's just it feels very forced, very, very forced.
I hunted down Poblanc.
Oh yeah, wait, no, he's in France right now, right? Yeah, he's in France.
What do you think this rebellion will change? There will always be masters and servants. Slavery is the natural order. You can't kill us all.
I can kill you.
You're still that scared little girl, singing her little songs at bath time.
Weave, speed. Okay, bud. All right, we get it.
don't change into a bat. What other magic can they do?
Lots.
Cecile, what's wrong?
Okay, they're really trying to hype this fucking vampire messiah. Oh my god. She's getting more wank than I feel like Carmilla did. Oh my goodness.
Suffering, death, hundreds of thousands of dead. She's worse than Vauban could ever be. The vampire messiah, she calls herself.
Here in Saint-Domingue.
No, not yet. Across the ocean. She will conquer Europe first. Unless we stop her.
Uh-huh.
I have to go to France.
Then I'm coming with you. He'll be waiting when I get back.
Oh yeah.
Warm
Oh
arms,
yeah. Uh-huh. Okay.
family in heart.
Well,
He was so brave, so committed to our freedom.
We'll avenge him. I swear.
and now he's a demon. Yo, Knights of the Fallen Order over here. Why even sneak? You know they're working for vampires. You could just be like, hey, let's make a deal. Why don't you fuck over those vampires and come work for me? Nah, I don't believe this guy got that caught easily. There's no way. Listen, the Knights of like the Fallen Order over here, nah. I don't think they're that skilled. I think he's fucking around with you like, hey, listen. I've come to make a deal. There you go. Thank you. Yeah.
You have been forging night creatures for the vampire messiah.
Survival.
Doesn't sit well with your faith.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about faith?
More than you do, apparently.
Faith is order. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, nor will flames consume you. Isaiah 43:2. Faith is a companion in the hardest of times. When the world abandons you.
The world abandoned, huh? Yeah. Right, exactly. House abandoned you. And then you decide to go into the arms of vampires to not be burned?
Tell me yours. The revolution's forcing everyone to choose sides. Clergymen who don't profess loyalty to the state are being guillotined.
And you'd rather be loyal to
I mean, if the tables were reversed, as we've seen before, if it was backdooring when the church had more sway, if you didn't profess your loyalty to the church, you would also be executed. It's the power that's be that changes.
Elizabeth Battery? Do you have any idea who she is? What she's capable of? The moment she doesn't need you, she'll turn on you and murder you slowly, one by one.
You expect me to believe you care, vampire?
No, but I know more than you do.
This again. Somewhere more comfortable. My name is Olrox, by the way.
Man, everyone's trying to fuck each other right now. Alright, what god are you speaking to? Now, that looks like Carmilla from Vampire Hunter D.
Filling the chateau. The Marquis is excited to meet you. And I'm meeting the Forge Master tomorrow.
Who is this woman?
I dreamed last night about the world we're making. The Empress of Russia.
Ah, Russia.
Roman Emperor,
Hmm.
the Ottoman Sultan, the Pope.
Yeah?
Sing my feet.
Are you the god?
Such a beautiful dream.
They're all going to kneel, Countess. Every single one.
I expected more prophetic deity than just another count.
Slave uprising and Sandomang.
Seeing again, we had death.
We've got someone who took part in it. A great revolutionary leader. I give you
A leader? Not really a leader. Was a follower herself, but sure, whatever. They're going to love you. Don't set her up for failure like that.
Egun Mojuba. Ancestors, I give respect. I am not a revolutionary leader. I am a girl who used to be a slave.
There we go.
Until slavery could be endured no longer.
This revolution. It speaks of something it calls reason,
Uh-huh.
but only God can save your souls.
I guess because the revolution also takes down the church's influence, whatever little fleeting version it had left.
Died out in the sun, and the spark lit a flame, and then the flame was an inferno, and all their power and cruelty crumbled before us.
So she was branded.
They burn Catholic churches and destroy statues of Mary and the saints and call it reason. I call it the work of the devil.
Again, mister, I'm literally selling people into demons. The hypocrisy never ends.
All right. Stay in your seats.
Bro, that's crazy. So, you'll be the problem and the solution. You'll forge new faith through fear that you've manufactured. Therefore, there is faith in your twisted sense of view. That's so fucked up.
We're safe.
Uh-huh.
God will protect us.
God will protect us. Yeah. You sold them out to the devil. That's what happened.
Split up. Clear pathways.
Whoa. Ooh. Yo, combat staff over here. Oh, shit. Again, this series, no matter what, definitely gets combat down right. Whoo, that's sexy. White lion. The lion can do, like, lightning bolt teleportations? What? Yo, her four sane beasts are powerful. Alright, Toph. Earthbend. Cool. Oh my god, Annette, you gotta focus. Does he have his mind still? That would be a yes. Looking like discount Ukiora over here. That didn't take long. Figured there'd be more of a struggle. If at all.
What the fuck just happened?
It was Edouard. I saw his eyes.
What? What do you mean? He's dead.
They're going to the Abbey.
He's a night creature. My sweet, beautiful Edouard's been turned into a monster conjured from hell.
Okay. Yeah, it does suck for a bois. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care for the Annette and Dubois storyline. Again, it's cool for historical, like, representation and whatnot. It definitely feels they kind of shoehorned this in as like, we want to tell this story. But, sir, we're making a Castlevania story. Right. And just have vampires in it. That kind of feels like what's going on with Annette's storyline. It's not bad. It's just, it feels a little much, but you know, still pretty cool. All right, last episode of the evening for Castlevania, and then we'll try and get some more Apothecary Diaries in, and then tomorrow, the plan will be at some point to do more. We'll see about Apothecary Diaries, because yeah, it's all right. I don't know if I might continue it though. What the fuck is three-headed Griffith over here, bro?
Do you understand what you are, Dedu?
I was once a man. What the fuck?
To obey me,
He's a man, man.
and that is all you were created for.
Fuck you.
Hmm? Was it a wish?
How'd you become a Forge Master?
Does her magic give her power over you? Or was there some error in how you were made?
I mean, Isaac showed that these demons are not thoughtless.
Do you understand? You exist only for me.
Yo, we need to take this guy down, man. Fuck this guy.
If this Forge Master's in the Abbey, the Abbot must be his prisoner.
Or the abbot invited him in.
That's impossible.
Why?
Man,
How? What's your proof?
well, it was the Abbot who helped me.
Though when you think about it, the church in alliance with evil, we were stupid not to think of it before.
But vampires, Maria?
If you look at the history of the church, it will be hardly surprising.
Thank you. Yo, why is Maria, like, for once, talking actual sense here? Look at the church's history. They don't make the smartest decisions.
You all right? You can't be sure that was him. When someone dies, it's someone you love. For a long time, you think you see them everywhere.
Okay, we get trauma dumping.
I don't know anything about night creatures, but I don't think you do either. I know it's awful to think your friend was turned into one of them, but
I abandoned him when they killed him. I cannot abandon him now.
so what do you want to do? Rescue him? Even if it is Edouard, maybe he doesn't want to be rescued, Annette. Or maybe he can't be. Maybe the only way to save him would be to kill him.
Let his soul be freed.
He's already dead.
If the abbot is the Forge Master's prisoner, can you abandon him?
We can't just charge into the Abbey hoping to defeat a fucking powerful sorcerer and liberate all our friends. I don't want a repeat of what happened at the chateau.
So you're afraid?
I'm not afraid. I'm saying we need a plan.
We have magic.
That's clearly not enough. What the fuck? We have magic. What the fuck are you talking about? That's clearly not enough.
If I can't save Edouard, yes, I will kill him. It would be a mercy.
Oh, just walk in and kill him. That sounds foolproof.
The abbey's made of stone. I can bury them in their own church, bring it crashing down around their heads.
How will that help the abbot?
If he's in league with the bastards, which he probably is, we don't want to help him.
Yeah, but we don't know yet one way or the other.
Yeah, you guys are way too quick. You have to, like, be patient.
Plan. And since I'm not much good at plans, it would be really fucking useful if you would all start thinking of one. A proper plan, not walk in, make a few snap decisions about who deserves to live or die, and then turn everything to rubble.
He's actually being calm and patient here.
Of course we are.
I don't think it's about being afraid. It's literally just don't be dumbasses. This is what happened at the chateau.
I've only been afraid once in all my life. And I was 10.
Again, I still prefer Trevor, but Richter is speaking sense.
She was killed by a vampire, wasn't she?
She was a Belmont.
I know, it haunts your dreams.
She was doing her duty. Usually everyone says I'm too rash. The moment I say we need a plan, everyone starts calling me a coward.
Right?
Who's calling you a coward, Richter?
Mm.
Cowards. You're just children with no experience of the world.
Shut the fuck up, Annette.
No experience of the hard choices adults have to make.
Oh,
There's another way in.
what the fuck?
There's a secret underground passageway
All right.
into the Abbey.
I'm kind of over Annette's storyline.
Truth, don't we?
It's
What?
it's starting to get into like the twins territory. I don't. Nah.
This time I'm coming with you.
Well, you're gonna die, but I appreciate that. Yeah, I figured. Selling his soul to the devil in more than one way.
The Messiah knows, I presume, that your abbot is a forge master.
Of course she knows. She wouldn't be very interested in him if he was just an abbot.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows he means to betray her. He thinks the devils he manufactures will be enough to destroy her when the time comes.
Oh God, this guy's.
Do you think he's right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This alliance can't last. And the moment you've crushed your enemies, she'll turn on you.
Sure.
The gamble is, you wage war and you prevail.
Yeah, no one's trusting each other in this relationship.
Sure, this path is right.
What do you want?
There's evil everywhere we look. So we use our heads.
Use our heads and manufacture our own evils.
Your concern is very touching.
So he bribed some demon to give him this power. Build him a machine, promise him victory. What was the cost?
You already know the cost.
And who pays it? Just him? Or all of you? Will you? Which demon? Which demon will claim his price when all of this is done?
Does it matter?
Of course. There are petty demon princelings you can haggle with and cheat. There are demon charlatans whose faces you can laugh in,
Mm-hmm.
spit in. There are demons who once were gods, and those who still are.
Okay.
God. Just one. That's the only thing I'm sure of.
And you guys are making a mockery in his name again. Bro, the church in every single Castlevania, just don't take anything they say at heart. Just don't do it, man. They're literally the biggest fuck ups in this entire series.
And I've spent my whole life serving him, fighting for him.
And where does God say, and let man get turned to demon? Where's that in the book? Where's that in the Bible? Because I don't know where that passage would be.
That hasn't changed. And it never will.
It feels like it's changing now. It feels like it's changing right now. I guess Vampire Dick was not enough to persuade him. He's like, well, I guess I'm going to have to figure out something else. No, I was about to say, wait, hold on. It's daylight. You're not going to go in the window, are you? Unless you're a daywalker. I don't think we've even seen that in the show. He's like, damn. Try to make him offer.
And you think he can protect you?
Yo, he really was trying to help him, man. He was like, shit, listen, I'm trying to give you this vampire D and a way out, man, but oh well.
This was made long before the abbot and his monks came from Malta.
Did you just happen to stumble upon it one day while you were out picking flowers?
It leads into the cellars.
Father Abbot, may I introduce Emissary 𝑾𝑨𝑻𝑪𝑯-𝑨𝑳𝑶𝑵𝑵.
You were praying. How sweet. And what a pretty church.
I imagine you don't see a lot of churches.
No.
Oh, it takes more than the house of God to cause me to combust, if that's what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Sunlight, though, I see.
For now. He deep in his soul, prayed so hard before he was sure of this, of his need for us, of its inevitability. And, of course, I understand. I'm not a fool. It must be stuck in your craw like a chicken bone, threatening to choke you.
I haven't choked yet, and nor has your mistress. Though in her case, it wouldn't be so much a chicken bone as a what? The ribs of some infants?
My mistress, the Messiah. Your soul must scream in outrage at the very thought.
My soul is at peace.
Which yours will never.
How? Also, boy, yo, stand the fuck down, man. Yours will never be. Bud, you ain't doing shit. Yo, these church guys, every single time, they infuriate me. They are not Father Alexander Anderson, man. They're not Anderson. You are not doing shit.
He's feisty. The survival of his world in the balance. But he's not afraid to insult me.
Again, he's already cast his lot.
Control his temper. Or his pride. Or he's a fucking moron.
It wasn't our intention to insult you.
Oh, did you think we were flirting? I know it's all about sex with you priests, but believe me.
I mean, not you vampires?
You wouldn't like it. Every orifice I possess has teeth.
Ugh.
We don't have to pretend to like each other. This is an arrangement convenient to us both because we share a common enemy. The people. We prefer to face the godless mob.
The people.
The barbarians who tear our church up from its foundations brick by brick and burn what's left.
And throw you and your mistress on the flames.
Along with us. So, welcome.
Enemies that have become allies because the people want different.
You can smell the evil down here.
Nah, it's just me. Sorry.
Do you really think you could kill him? Someone you love? Even if he's become a monster?
She knows.
He could never be a monster.
You don't know that, unfortunately. You always have to prepare for the unexpected.
So, night creatures. The Marquis has helpfully provided you with sundry corpses. You must have a fair few by now.
18 in total. There will be more.
My mistress expects a lot more. How long will it take to make it?
I will honor my side of the agreement. As for you, I trust.
And what's that?
People are expecting Joan of Arc. Someone they can believe in.
Sell him a false prophet.
It's a delicious touch. The Holy Warrior Queen. We love that.
God, they're literally spinning the propaganda.
I'd love to meet some night creatures. Have a little tour of the workshop. Where is it? You, handsome, feisty, glowering one. Show me the demon machine. Please tell me it's downstairs because all this sunlight is giving me a headache.
To the demon machine. Yeah, back down, bud. Back down. A real vampire is here. Now, he's imprisoned when he was freed.
What extraordinary thing happened here? What crime did you commit? I smell pain, regret, despair, a human soul. I don't know what happened, who I am,
It's like Chimera Ants.
what I am. But I want my freedom. Don't we all?
What's your story, man?
We're here for the truth. Because of people we care about. But we all know there'll be night creatures, and we don't know how many.
I'm a Belmont. I kill demons.
Too cocky. Way too cocky. Way too cocky.
Do they all do that? Papa Lupa, Ube Maria.
I mean, you say you would bring down the church. Just, you could bring it down. Why don't you decapitate it? He hears the whips. Can he use the Forge Caster book? What are you looking for? Hydro pump. Ooh, freeze the water. That's nice. I like that. Yep. Now you see the proof for yourself. The man that you thought was good is working with literally the person that fucked your entire life. Time to cut loose. Should have enchanted or holified that thing. Ooh. Edward.
She's a child. Slaughter of children isn't part of our bargain.
What the fuck? What do you think the vampires are going to do? Oh my god, you are such a fucking dumbass.
I hope you don't have a weak stomach, Father Abbot. My mistress would be sorely disappointed.
I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fuckery. Come on, how good's this Marquise? He looks like he's a vampire that doesn't do shit. Come on now.
I'm so sorry.
We crossed an ocean, didn't we? We thought we could change the world.
I can make it quick, Edouard. No pain. Send you to my mother in the spirit world. Come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Edouard. I thought it's what you wanted. Edouard.
You gotta think. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, fuck this Marquise. This Marquise sucks.
Is he grown up enough for me to kill?
Also, how old is Maria? Speed. She has the Alucard speed. Oh, fuck. Thank you. Take out the Marquise. I like how he uses him as fisticuffs. How many do you have? Don't get cocky.
What have you done?
Sold people.
Is in danger, Terra. The kingdom of God itself is under threat. I have to protect it.
No, no, you don't.
We protect the world by killing you.
Little boy Belmont. All grown up.
Mm.
We have to go. We have to get out of here. We have to fucking go!
I'll be back for you, I promise.
Yo, man left him in the distance.
This one, he was just an opportunist, following the Messiah because she's powerful. But there are those who love her, so I'm told. I'm all rocks. She's expecting me.
Oh, of course. What's the word?
Aztec.
Aztec.
Interesting.
Just sailed in, loving France.
He did warn you.
You've lost some night creatures. See that they're replaced. We'll need them. Very soon. Richter! Richter! Where's he gone?
He just kept on running.
He ran the fuck away.
Get inside.
Nightmare. Mid-flesh. Now everywhere we look, there are nightmares. Terrors rising from the earth.
Alright, I'm noticing a trend with this new Nocturne, the new Castlevania. There's a lot of preachy stuff in this. Like a lot of preachy stuff. And not to say the old one didn't have stuff, but it's like, whoo, boy. Okay, yeah, it's becoming a little maybe too much. I'm gonna push through this season because I really want to see what this end off on. So we'll watch more tomorrow. We'll watch like the last one, and then I'm gonna at least try episode 1 of season 2, and then if I'm not feeling it, then maybe I won't continue Nocturne. But yeah, Nocturne's feels. I'm seeing why people said it was kind of mid. It's like it's too fast. It's a little too preachy. Already characters I kind of don't really care about. Yeah. It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit like the Castlevania of old. So, yeah, right now, we'll see. We'll see where it's going to go. But all right, we're gonna end off the night now with 2 episodes of oh my god, Apothecary Diaries. So episode 3 and 4. Then again, tomorrow we're gonna try and come back and finish off not only Castlevania, but we're also gonna try and finish off some more episodes of Apothecary Diary. But because there is more episodes of this, it will probably be bleeding into another stream for sure. Potentially maybe Saturday. We'll see. So let's get into this right now. Let's see if Momo can charm me. Because again, I'm also feeling the same way where it's like, in a similar vein of, it's okay. It's not grabbing me right now. Like, I can see why people like this story. I can, for sure, already. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, is this the lady that was about to unalive themselves? It's just an ugly lady in the palace. That's it. うん。 The Western capital. Again, I am curious on the timeline of what era of Japan, oh my god, China this is supposed to be. Hmm. They really are just like, oh man, your injuries. Even though they're self-inflicted. Uh-huh. It's always a ghostly lady in white. It's just one of the concubines letting their reverberal hair down. Interesting. Rumor. That's it. He's in a better mood. Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. Maybe he didn't know if you were gonna take over his job or something. And or he's just waiting for you to fuck up. Hold on, hold on. He might try and poison you. Yep, he might have been trying to poison you.
それほどでもございません。この男、暇なのか。宦官なら内事省にいるべきだろ。それが高級すべてを監視するようにふらふらと。となるとこいつ、旧官庁より上の立場か。帝の後見人って可能性もあるけど。
No, yeah, he's way too young to be an Emperor's Guardian. But he could be an Emperor and Guardian to be. Hey, it's the royal palace. Shit goes down. Yo, he wants him out of the room. He's like, yo, I need you to leave. Ooh, sleepwalking. Oh, that's interesting. Can you, like, step the fuck off, man? Oh my god. I mean, a NyQuil maybe? Like, can you, like, drug her up to, like, where she'll sleep better? She sees through your facade, my guy. Right. Again, I'm wondering if they are eunuchs. Xiaomo. What does Xiao mean? Mm-hmm. He picked that up. Yes, he did. Well, he likes being called an insect. That's terrible. Yeah, she's probably just sleepwalking. Holy Jesus. A concubine named Fuyo. A military officer as a reward. Yo, Kingdom, where you at? Yo, there's been so many theories about Shin getting concubines, man. I gotta get caught up.
気の小さいお姫様でね。お目通りで得意の舞を失敗して、10代から一度もお手つきがなくて、ずっと部屋に閉じこもって。
He hasn't laid with her. Therefore, she's lonely. We're gonna meet the Emperor at some point, I imagine. She might be having some cases of atrophy. Like she's having muscle fatigue, I guess. She could not be getting enough iron in her diet? I don't know. Princess from a small vassal state. She can get sent back. Interesting. You shudder at the thought. I mean, that might be freedom. That could be freedom for her. You never know. There could be some shins out there.
朝には白い大輪の花を咲かせます。ですが、夕方には濃い桃色へと花の色を
Cool.
変えるのです。
I like these facts, like the medical and then botany facts. I think they're cool. Are you starting to see why she's special?
もう少し聞きたくて。何か知らない？そういえば、最初は北側に出てたって言ってたけ
The
ど。
north side, is there plants growing over there?
北から東に移動した。
She moved from the north to the east.
あのね。
なるほど。やっぱり不要費は。推測で物を話すなって親父には言われそうだけど。無遊病とはよくわからない病です。原因は心の圧力と言われ、寝ているのにあたかも起きているような動きをします。下郎にも昔、同じ病を患った妓女がいました。地下のうまい朗らかな妓女でして、身請け話も上がっておりました。
A purchase offer. Mm.
その話は破談となります。勇気にでも取りつかれたように毎晩妓楼を徘徊し始めたのです。
Again, I am curious on the time that this is supposed to take place. Would they actually know about sleepwalking?
あら、皆さんどうしたの？本人は昨晩のことを何も覚えていませんでした。
That must be hard, especially in this kind of era and also business.
話がなくなったら徘徊はなくなりましたので。つまり、その妓女は身請け話が嫌だったの？おそらく。
Ooh.
相手は大棚ですが、妻子どころか孫までいる身分でした。
But you already have a wife and kids and grandchildren.
妓女の年季は残り1年だったのです。不要費も同じだったのかしら。
Hmm.
本当にそれで終わりか？
終わりです。
本当に？
どうか落ち着いて。
仕事に戻ります。あれから不要費は外出禁止の命が出された。下賜されるまでの間、宦官が見張りにつくことになった。
Mm-hmm.
うまくいけばいい。
I'm starting again to think some of these eunuchs aren't actually eunuchs.
最近、マオマオの様子が変じゃない？そうですか？やっぱり何かあるのね。不要費の出立、今日だったかしら。そう聞いてます。
All right, who's the military dude? Maybe he's not an asshole.
ねえ、ねえ、私にくらい話してくれていいんじゃない？本当のこと。自分で聞いておいて腹は立てませんよ。あくまで推測ですので、他言無用でお願いできますでしょうか？
Of course she can. That's
口は固くってね。
she's trained to do this.
先日の妓女のお話は覚えていますか？無遊病の？はい。他にも一人、同じ病で身請け話が破談になった妓女がいました。その妓女には後に新たな身請け話が持ち上がりましたが、病の妓女ということで前の半分の銀で成立しました。しかしこれは詐欺だったのです。詐欺？身請けを申し出た二人の男は知人同士だったのです。女は病の
Interesting. That's how you get out of the service. The military guy. Ah, childhood friends. Well, well, well. The barbarians. So this is her chance to be with him. Y'all, don't tell anyone. She's almost free. Open the door. Right. A princess of a village? Nope. But a concubine of a palace? Failed dances, intentionally failed to avoid attracting the emperor's gaze. Yeah. Purposely failed so she can leave. Danced on the east. Ah, so she's dancing for him. Wow. I mean, damn, that's pretty methodical theory right there. Okay. Look at boy over here. He made it back home. She gets her happy ending. Yeah, she planned and got to be with someone she loved. Jesus Christ. Again, just wow. Holy shit. And now they get to live their lives. That's nice. That's nice. But you know, not everyone gets to have their story like that. What would love be as a medicine? That's an interesting question. Can you make love into a medicine? Because that's what love potion, like, kind of, I guess, would be. Is this the Emperor? Emperor? I'm guessing Emperor. I'm guessing that's the Emperor. Damn, are we gonna see him in episode 4? All right. You know what? Let's not waste any time then. Let's get into episode 4. All right, that was a much more intriguing episode because of the palace intrigue and whatnot. Again, the back and forth explanation of the apothecary business and whatnot, medicines, I like. Some of the social hierarchy and explanation on China at this time, also like. But maybe in the way that they're going about it is not particularly something that's jiving with me. I would prefer more in a kingdom format. But again, maybe it'll warm up to me. We'll see. All right, we're gonna finish off with the last episode of the evening with episode 4 of Apothecary. I always have trouble saying this. Apothecary Diary. There we go. All right, Mamo. End it off for us. Oh, she spilled tea. The Emperor visited the Jade Pavilion. That fish looks good. Hold yourself in high, esteem. Make sure you don't act out of place, especially with the Emperor here. You will definitely could get executed. Alright, let's see what this Emperor's made of. Oh yeah, probably cure her. Like, hey, I want a son. Because she only gave him a daughter. Whew. These ladies and wains are not nice. The Crystal Pavilion. I mean, it's the death of the sun, so. And the poison. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, the short time that you've been here, you've already helped out a lot, so you're proven invaluable. Improve the diet. All right. Let's work on fibers. Oh. Bro, we're trying to feed her. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Getting an armed escort. They need fat. They need nutrition. Sometimes yes, but not like that. Oh my god. It's too heavy for a 6th person to even eat. Yeah. Holy, she's wasting away.
リファ様、大変、どうしましょう。早く水を。大丈夫ですか、リファ様。リファ様、お水です。お飲みください。あなたみたいな下賤なものがいるから、部屋の空気が悪いんだわ。早く出て行って。
Oh God, what is this? The dowel system where it's like, oh, the atmosphere was ruined negatively, therefore it's your fault. Oh my God, negative fortune is coming from your direction. She literally looks like she's dying.
あなたのせいでこれ以上悪くなったらどうするのよ。あのままだと衰弱死は確実だ。食事をしないと人は死ぬ。我が子を失ってから生きる気力をなくしているんだろう。
Yeah, losing a child will do that, I imagine. Yo, get these bitches out of here.
背いた罪で首と胴がさよならするまで何日あることやら。
何かお困りのようだな。
そのように見えますか。
そのように見えるな。
Honestly, have him distract them so you can go up.
とりあえず中に入ろうか。帝の計らいを無下にするのは美しき才女たちには似合いませんよ。
まあ、そんな無理になんて。そうですわ。私たちはそんな。
The theatrics. Alright, let her in. Let her in. Feed the concubine. Alright, go. Do your thing. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, look at her, man. Again, you can see her neck. Oh, no. She has the powder. She has the fucking powder on her. You gotta be kidding me. It's the same fucking powder. Oh, my lord. To always be beautiful. Idiots. Idiots. Damn! Okay, yo. Hit her with that goddamn slap! Alright, Momo. Alright, alright. Yeah, you get to be beautiful for being an idiot. It was banned, you moron. I thought she was gonna slam her into the desk for a second. I was like, oh, Jesus. If that happened, then I gotta continue the story. Holy shit. Yeah, we got that. We got that. But it's poison. Right, you think you know everything. Rinse your mouth and wash your face. Oh, gotta put them in their place, man. Yeah. Yeah, I was here the entire time, by the way.
リファ様の容体は思った以上に悪かった。雑穀の粥を重湯に作り直し、無理やり口を開けて流し込み、ゆっくり嚥下させるのを繰り返す。無礼など今更言ったところで何も始まらない。
Get some airflow.
行うと香が薄れ、病人特有の匂いがした。無能どもは主人の体もまともに拭けないのか。あれでよく次女が務まるな。こう炊くことができるならその前にもっとやることがあるだろう。おい、湯桶と布の準備。
Yeah, change of clothes, hot water. Let's go.
お前たちも手伝え。ことあるごとに茶を飲ませた。商用の回数を増やし、体の毒を排出させる。リファ様が嫌がっておられるのでは。いえ、飲まねばダメです。一度に食べる量が
She's gotta get that nutrition in there, man. She's gotta get her drinks in, grains, all of it.
汁物とおろした果物を加えた。
Soups and ground fruit.
あの時の次女は謹慎を言い渡されたと聞いた。
Confinement. Oh my god.
隠し置いていたものだったらしい。回収し損ねた宦官はムチ打ちの刑になったそうだ。
Eunuchs fall as well. That's what happens when you don't listen.
お疲れのようだな。
ええ、誰かと違って忙しいので。
差し入れです。
Gifts, huh?
ありがとうございます。
Bean buns.
さすが気が利く。こういう豆なのがいい旦那になるんだろう。ガンガンだけど。
Even though he is a eunuch. Let me guess, he made them. Or he had them made.
困ったことはないか。
God, I could go for a bean bun right now.
何でも言ってみろ。
He's like, no.
そちらの方、人手が足りないから誰か頼む。みんな、急いで完成させてくれ。
蒸気風呂ですか。
汗をかかせるのが大事らしい。
使えるんですかね。
使えるんだろう。
使えるものは何でも使わない。 どうされましたか。
Unfortunately, the Emperor has not given you the permission to die.
食事を取らねばいいことです。
True.
粥をはむということは
You also ate porridge, so that was a sign you wanted to live. Again, if you only would have taken the note, your kid could have lived too, but too much pride. She's gaining complexion back. Learning. They're learning. Good. Hey, out of confinement. How you doing? Cool. Gonna learn? Good. Alright. Don't fuck up with this. $2 months. Okay. Alright. But just to walk. Hmm. Yeah, I'd be exhausted too, dealing with that 2 months straight, but, you know, helps out in the end. And also, you don't get killed by the Emperor. That's the most important thing. Aw. She appreciates your hard work. Now you've gained the favor of both of the top courtesans. Or, I'm sorry, concubines. Incapable of birthing another child? I don't know. I'm not that kind of doctor. You could try. Just be careful. I don't think his love for you is gone. After all, he literally told me to do this, so... Hmm. Hmm. It's only the person who looks at the flowers. Yeah, you got other assets. You're good. You're good. Oh my god. She giving her the 411 like, hey, listen, this is what you gotta do. All right, Momo. Ooh. Yeah. Damn. For how much she complains, she's very knowledgeable about the activities. Although, I guess she worked in the Corazon house, so. The knowledge I left with Lady Linua was a secret technique taught to me by one of my big sisters at the brothels. There we go. Even though she's a lady, she's not aware of the techniques. I don't have the sizable fruits to use this technique. Okay, see, now we're getting somewhere interesting. I like this. I like this. All right, I'll stick it out. Now we're back to the pink camp. Yep. Ooh. sleep deprivation. Look at that.
マオマオが目を泳がせたのはまた別の話である。
Are they? Were they burning books? Wait, what's? Oh boy. Oh no. Rash is spreading. Ooh, that's not good. And the eunuchs seem to be burning shit for whatever reason. Yo, just honestly, yo, they have to have a botanist person. They have to go ask, like, before you burn anything, always go ask your botanist or the person in charge of your floral, whatever. You know, just have their words before you do anything. Because now this is the second time. Oh, we burned wood, and it turns out, yeah, that wood was not okay to burn or handle, and you know, now you're getting infected. So, okay, that's gonna be it for the night. I think that was interesting show night. Castlevania needs some work. It needs some work. Apothecary Diaries also needs work, but not as much now. Like these last 2 episodes were actually pretty good. They were pretty good. Not the most amazing thing, but they were pretty good. So I will definitely be holding out for Apothecary Diary. The plan tomorrow, I think, you know, once I get time to do the stream, is to finish Castlevania for sure. At least season 1. And then do some episodes of Apothecary Diary. And then if we can for Saturday, more Apothecary Diary. And then we'll see about season 2 for Nocturne. Because Nocturne right now it's living up to what some people said. Kind of mid. But hey, I'm only 4 episodes in. There could be a turnaround. Okay, so with that being said, not bad. We'll move on, and we'll have more tomorrow. Until then, take care, everyone. Have a nice one. I'm curious to see what more they'll do for Apothecary Diaries, but we'll see.